Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports. I cannot even see that monitor.
Yeah.
These are so dark. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
And we got our guests, my broadcast partner, Chuck Golchuk.
Good evening.
And Tommy, my son. So, this is our third NFL prediction show. And, there's news besides. And I want to just say before I even start that I feel horrible about the Nick Chubb injury, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to hold the Browns accountable. So I just want that to be clear. I mean, so we all saw what happened last night.
Yeah.
And, I was talking to the guys before the show that watching that game was grueling.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I've had days at work when I worked in a factory doing labor that was less grueling than that game. That game was just, it seemed like it lasted 6 hours to me.
Just
I don't know. What about
on.
you guys? What did you think, Josh?
That game, like you said, that game just dragged on. And, it was just, turnover after turnover after punt, and then a score once in a while. I mean, it dragged on.
The first quarter ended, then it didn't end?
Yeah, that's it. I know.
That end of that first quarter took 25 minutes.
I mean,
the
I've never
review
seen
process
It's
took,
ridiculous.
15
Yeah,
minutes?
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane.
But what's funny about that is the NFL, fans never really complain about the reviews in the NFL, and they take 5 minutes sometimes. A 30-second review in baseball, and people are like, "Come on, can't we be done with this?"
Yeah.
I think I feel like because in baseball, people kind of like the human error aspect of it.
Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, but I get maybe. I don't know. The NFL uses it to their advantage, though. They take commercials.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
They
yeah,
make money.
Yep.
All about the money.
They are so smart.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
smart. But so I mean, I've heard different things today about Chubb. Some horrible that I forgot what artery it is that's in the back of the leg.
Back of the knee. It's behind
Back
the
of the knee. There's one report out there from CBS Sports that if that was severed, not even
Ruptured.
Ruptured. There it is.
There you
Ruptured. Most of the time when that happens, they have to amputate the leg.
Oh, boy.
I know.
Yeah.
So
but
let's hope that's
my
not.
thought is I feel like they already know if that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like something would have been said.
Well,
by now.
they may not want
Maybe
it.
not, or it could
Well,
be the
yeah,
opposite.
but
they
they know, though. They know.
I've been searching. It's been fairly quiet.
Yeah.
On,
I think
this whole injury.
We may know tomorrow or later tonight if they sign Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
And it's more than a year.
It might be.
It won't be more than a year.
Well,
I don't know.
That might tell us something right there.
Yeah, that's true.
But
they sign him for more than a year. Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's the
either
result.
way, man, he's still a really good running back to have on the team.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the
I was
reason they
never
didn't
with the thought, let's get rid of him.
I think the reason they got rid of him though was because it was kind of like this guy's too good to be a backup.
Right.
Like, let's give him a chance to be.
Exactly.
I don't think he wanted. It sounds. I don't think he wanted to play anywhere else.
I think he liked it here.
You don't know.
He's home. He's home.
You don't know what kind of money he wanted.
I had a guy. You know who this is.
I think he would have retired.
I had a guy call me on the way here. You know who it is. Who's friends with Kareem Hunt? He's known him a while because he's you've been around South and stuff. He said that he texted Hunt and asked, and it sounds like they're already working on a deal. So
I wouldn't doubt it.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah,
it's not like
we all know he was there. Everybody already said he's there today.
It's all
over Twitter. It's already been reported. Yep.
But it sounds like they're actually working on a deal.
Just a matter of
Man, you go on Twitter as soon as the Nick Chubb injury happens. 2 seconds later on Twitter, I mean, it's the Browns got 12, or Kareem Hunt's got 12 missed calls from the Browns.
I thought it right away.
I think that they're inquiring about Aker.
Yeah, I don't think
Akers.
I don't like him.
Why would you?
I don't think
I don't think
he's
a team guy.
No.
Everything
Why
I'm
do you
hearing
bring
is
that
not
guy
a team.
I'll take Kareem.
Why do they want
And
to?
I also heard people say Leonard Fournette. Let me tell you.
Lenny football.
He is washed up.
And the reason I want Kareem Hunt...
Oh, not Lenny.
The reason I want Kareem Hunt at this point is because he's I wouldn't say they're best friends, but they're really damn good friends, him and Nick Chubb. And there are not many people that you saw make Nick Chubb laugh, and he's one of them. And you know what I mean? So he's here for him if he comes.
And this is going to give Hunt... I don't care, they can name Nick Ford, but they can name Ford the starter right now because he is.
For a few games, probably.
But when Hunt gets in game shape, he's your starter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gonna show that he can still play.
He fits Watson's game.
He does.
You're gonna see him catch a lot of balls out of the backfield.
He'll catch a lot of balls.
Yeah,
saw Chubb
if Watson can get it there.
If Watson can get him.
You can see Chubb starting to catch balls early too. So they were ready to get him into that too.
And I mean, Jerome Ford clearly had something to say about he's here.
Yeah,
So
let's get to you mentioned Watson, but I thought of this today. And I gotta say, how many times do I have to predict things? And not Chubb, Watson. How many times do I have to predict things for people to realize I'm not a hater. I'm a realist. How did we know this guy would... He is... he's 2 years older than... or 3 years older than the last time he threw a pass in the NFL before this year. I mean, he played last year and he was bad. Mm-hmm. Guys' skills diminish, in the words of Bill Belichick. He doesn't look explosive or anything to me when he's running. He looks not slow. I don't want to say slow because he's not slow. But there's nothing there. There's nothing there that makes me think, oh yeah, this guy is he's something. No. He's just a little above average maybe right now. And you didn't pay $46 million and destroy your salary cap.
The Giants did.
I know they have they have salary room.
Most in the NFL.
But you don't... And a guy that's a public relations nightmare.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You lost...
Yeah, whether you like it or not, he is.
You lost season ticket holders that you had for 50 years. Jim Tomey's wife. Her family had season tickets since the beginning. And they gave them up. And, she put it on Twitter. She's got a few followers. You know what I mean? So you brought this public relations nightmare in, and there was no guarantee he was going to be good, and so far he's not been good at all. No. He's not been good. And how about that wonderful public relations arm of the Cleveland Browns called the Cleveland Media, who kept telling us during training camp how awesome he looked. He was going to be something because he looked so awesome in training camp. And now, he's not. He was 22 for 40 against the Steelers last night. Yes, the Steelers still have a pretty good defense. They do. But where is he? How come he's not running? How come he's getting sacked?
Jedrick Wills.
Jedrick Wills is a lazy.
Well, it's always Jedrick Wills' fault. That's what I keep hearing.
Well, if you watch the film,
I watched the game last night.
Go back and watch the sacks.
TJ Watt walked past him. He just
go back.
Relax
for a second. Can I finish?
You
I'm
guys
trying to
are
say
the ones
something. You
that
keep saying you watched the game.
It's always
go back.
I never blamed Jedrick Wills. I watched it.
Go back and watch the sacks. Go back and watch the pressures. Who the fuck's the guy? Excuse the language. Who's the guy that's on him? Who's blocking?
It's always
Jedrick Wills. Because he's lazy.
Okay. All right.
The offensive line did not play well.
No,
the whole line did not look good.
I'm going to say this right now, since we're blaming Jedrick Wills for he's probably the reason for the conflict.
Everything was Donovan Smith's fault last year.
No, it was not. I never did that. I said it was his fault a couple times.
Oh, dear.
But I never called him lazy. I never personally said things like that against Donovan Smith.
He takes plays off.
Donovan Smith made a lot of mistakes, but I also gave Donovan Smith credit when he did a great job against Chase Young in the playoff game. You guys will never give him credit because you hate him already. So he's finished. No matter what he does, he's done in your minds. You would rather stick up for Deshaun Watson and blame Jedrick Wills.
Up for Deshaun
Watson?
I
do remember on draft night when Jedrick
this guy
Wills
knows everything.
Nope, I do remember on draft night when Jedrick Wills was drafted.
Yeah.
Ahead of Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
He's gonna be better.
No, he's not.
Somebody sitting to the right of me told me that.
He's not better than him.
And he's not.
No, he's not. But he could have been.
Tristan Wirfs has been an All-Pro.
He could have been.
He could out of college. He was better in college.
Out of college, he may have looked better. Yeah.
So they thought he was going to be better.
And how many times?
And maybe he could be better if he wasn't.
And how many times? Oh, sorry. How many times have I said Browns fans are always so obsessed with how a guy did in college? How many times?
I'm talking about how you're making up crap.
He was,
now.
He was better coming out of college.
You're making
and
up
that's
crap
fine.
now.
Doesn't every fan
and how many
do that?
No, absolutely not. I want to see a guy play every time that I say this every year in the NFL draft. Every year, and I know I said it to you, Chuck. We've talked about this. I don't judge a draft at all until November. So don't say I think just because a guy. What?
Let's not talk and see how long you go. Without us getting.
Well, it's my show. It's mine and Josh's show.
And you won't let Josh talk either.
No, I'm letting him get it out.
He's going to talk.
No, yeah.
No, you guys, I'm telling you something. You will defend Deshaun Watson.
Who defended Deshaun Watson?
You did. You're blaming Jedrick Wills.
That doesn't mean we're defending Deshaun Watson.
That doesn't mean I was defending Watson.
Did he throw the passes?
He threw some bad passes.
No.
Yeah.
Did Jedrick Wills throw the passes?
No.
He didn't block.
And we're not taking that away from Watson's bad playing.
Let's see Peyton Manning. Let's see Tom Brady. Let's see all these guys throw a damn pass when there's 43 guys in their face.
Even though he was bad last year, Tom Brady's still better than Deshaun Watson has been this year. And his line was garbage last year.
Well, like I said, I give a guy 3, maybe 4 weeks. I can't. It's still very early in the season, and I'm not gonna give up. I mean, I'm not going to give up, but he is playing like crap. I mean,
you're right. He could be better.
Playing like crap.
He could end up making me look stupid by the end of the year.
If anyone at the bowling alley heard me last night, all they could hear me saying was how crap Watson was playing. Yeah, okay. That's all I said all game.
He was playing, and well, that's hard to believe, isn't it? That we'd be able to admit that.
He's been active for a year and a half.
And he's not. And he's been bad. He has been bad. And I can admit that.
We know that.
And we can admit that.
But
we can also admit Jedrick Wills has been bad too.
He's bad.
And you for some reason you don't like that. We point that out.
No, I just think Browns fans are really piling on.
DeJuan Jones had the best game of any of those offensive linemen.
And to me, even if he did not, he
did have a
penalty.
Well, the PFF thing came out, and he was like 20 points higher than every other lineman.
DeJuan Jones, who?
Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and he was only 78.
Well,
so they none of them had a great game.
You know that's not always accurate, though.
But
I thought he played well last night. I wrote on Facebook before the game that I hoped he played well,
and he did.
I wanted him to play
TJ Watt.
And you know what Troy Aikman said when he had the offside? Yeah. When he had the offside, Troy Aikman said, "This is his first game. That kind of thing's going to happen."
And he had a holding call, one holding call.
So Troy Aikman is not going to defend a guy if he's crappy.
Bills had what, 2 holding calls and 2 sacks given up?
I mean, TJ Watt could have walked past him
on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the one was so bad.
Well, in Highsmith, the one he made him fumble on.
Yeah.
He literally was standing straight up, trying to push him with his hands. Straight up in his stance, trying to push him with his hands like this. That's what it looked like. It was ridiculous. It looked like a zombie going for some brains.
So he's not that good. But who do you blame for this? You gotta blame
him
the front
for being
office.
lazy.
How about blaming the front office for keeping him now? How about?
Well, they're going to keep.
You blame the whole team. The whole team didn't win the game.
Well, it's no different than having to keep Schwartz.
You know what this is?
For 3 years.
Yeah.
This is his last year on his rookie contract.
Mm-hmm. And
why'd they keep him? You have an option on that
because he has flashes of being very good. But like I just said, And
he doesn't come to play every day.
Not every day.
Lazy.
Exactly.
So,
and some guys got that bag and then they're lazy.
So what do you think they go with the running game? You think Kareem Hunt?
I think they get Kareem Hunt. Yes,
I think so too.
Definitely for the rest of this year, if not maybe like a 2-year deal.
Yeah, there's no other. I don't think there's another option.
I think even if there is, I think he's the best option anyways.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Akers, I don't think is a team guy.
No.
Fournette, trust me, the guy is done.
He's washed.
The guy is done.
That's funny.
You could run a semi.
Come on, we'll take Lenny.
You could run a semi through that line and him run after it, and he wouldn't get through the hole.
I thought he was washed after Jacksonville, and then he came on Tampa, and then he showed flashes again.
He went to the Rams. Wait, no. Wait, did he go to the Rams? He was on the Rams first. And no, Jacksonville. And then went to the Rams.
Yeah.
And then
he had a revamp in Tampa, so maybe it's time for another revamp.
But that first year in Tampa, they had when they won the Super Bowl, they had a great line. Their line was
still
great.
is pretty good. They still had a good line.
They have nobody left. Oh, Tristan Wirfs is the only guy left from that line.
Yeah,
so. But I guess it's
poor Ryan Jensen, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you lose the best running back in the game.
Oh gosh,
the best.
And being that there's such. Right now that the NFL don't give running backs.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, a whole lot of.
He got a good contract, so that's good.
Yeah.
Next year's the last year on it, though, I think.
You know, the thing is,
they
hear all these national media today saying the best running back in football. Would have been nice if you gave him credit for that before he got hurt.
Yeah, you
and
notice
stop saying that.
Right.
And stop saying that Christian McCaffrey or Derrick Henry. No, that man is the best running back in football.
Yes.
And it's just like...
It's not even close.
There's plays where he's in the backfield with 3 guys around him, and he gets 8 yards.
Yeah. You know, it's
crazy.
It's just a shame that this had to happen.
Man.
And we've got... they made a couple moves today.
Did they?
They did. They released Little Bo Peep Keys.
Bo Peep? I don't even know who that is.
I was trying to Little Bo Peep, but no.
Oh.
I failed miserably on that. They released cornerback Bo Peep Keys and elevated. You guys will love this. They elevated Anthony Schwartz from the practice squad. I know that. I know everybody's gonna love that one.
Yeah, because
tomorrow they're bringing back Cade York, but
something we need.
Why would they?
I don't know.
What are they going to try him at running back? He'll be the third back on Sunday.
Maybe they're just.
He'd
probably be better at that.
I'm saying. I bet you.
Maybe they're just taunting him. Maybe when they sign Hunt, they'll release him. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe they're just taunting him.
He'd be a better running back than Rashid.
But even if they were to sign Hunt today, he's not going to play. So.
I'm going to say this.
They say he's been.
We'll get to the picks in a second.
Is what I've heard.
I'm sure he is.
We'll get to the picks in a second. But the last thing, and I was going to talk about this before last night. I felt, last night was terrible. Baker Mayfield doesn't look so bad now, does he?
No, he looks good.
He had a good game. I mean, I got nothing. 317 yards.
I guess it was on in Cleveland.
One
wasn't
touchdown.
I guess it was the game at 1:00 on Fox.
No
I didn't know that.
Nope, on the year.
I watched it. I've never done that before. I've never watched a game that I already knew the outcome. But you know what? How about over 3-hour football game without commercials and halftime, hour and 56 minutes? Yeah, that was good.
Well,
I enjoyed that.
That's why the NFL gets paid the way they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he's playing well. There's going to be bumps in the road. I can't be unrealistic. I can't be like, he's going to do this every week and be. He's not. He's going to have mistakes. He's going to have games where I'm like, oh my God, what's he doing? But he seems like he's what they need.
I mean, like I keep telling everybody else, out of all, at least where he's been so far, Tampa is the perfect system for him.
I guess it is.
It's the perfect system for him to succeed. So if he's got a chance to play good, it's going to be there.
He likes to play crazy, and that's how they got him doing it.
And the first half of the Vikings game when they were losing, they weren't letting him play crazy. And since then, he's
How much do you think Bruce Arians has been involved with Baker Mayfield?
I don't know. The game Sunday was the first game he had. I didn't know this. I guess he didn't go to any games last year. I thought for sure I saw him like up in the. Yeah, they were. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully, he's a quarterback guy. We know that.
That's why
he was a quarterback guy before the Browns moved. Remember?
Yep.
When Kozar was here.
When Kozar was here.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe. But I love Mike Evans' line after the first, when they interviewed him before the first week, and he said, what's the difference between having Tom Brady and Baker Mayfield? And he said, well, we finally have a quarterback that I can yell at, and isn't yelling at me. And they've been in sync. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's 171 yards Sunday.
It'll be 1 year because I think Evans is going to be gone.
They're going to be forced to sign him now.
If he keeps playing
you
well,
know what it is?
Yeah.
I think
they thought he was on the down spiral, but he's not.
If they don't sign him, I think the GM leaves too. Because I was telling Tommy at the end of the game the other day, the GM came down to the sidelines. I think they can come down when there's 2 minutes left. And first thing, when Mike Evans came off the field, he gave him a big hug. Like, okay, he wants to keep him.
Yeah.
It's the ownership. And so, I think he's going to stay.
He definitely
wants to stay.
Well, why would you get rid of like a guy like that?
I don't know. Yeah. It will be harder for them even if they have a successful year.
Yeah.
What are you telling your fans?
Yeah, right.
We want to be worse?
Yeah.
They got to keep him. I think they're going to keep him.
You have to.
He's their one superstar.
Well, Godwin, I think.
Godwin's really good too. Well, he's their one superstar on offense.
Well, Evans still better than Godwin.
Evans is still better.
And let me tell you why
their defense is.
And let me tell you why they're still winning games.
Is then the turnovers.
9 sacks and 5 turnovers in 2 games. And your defense can sack guys, but if you don't get turnovers,
that's game changing.
It is. Look at the Steelers; they can't score, but they scored
twice on defense.
I'm talking about a bad quarterback.
Oh, he's bad.
He's bad. Moly.
Yeah. Steelers fans still gonna say he's elite.
I would have loved to. I would have loved to hear what Troy Aikman said about him during commercial breaks.
It's amazing how Pittsburgh can win that game with the quarterback.
Their defense.
It was the defense.
Their defense and the Browns' offense wasn't good.
Yeah,
Browns' defense was good.
The Browns'
was pretty good.
They gave up 13 points,
but they did give up.
Long play.
What was it? 2 touchdowns.
They gave up. They gave up that long pass.
One long play.
Yeah.
And then the other ones were field goals. Right?
But you're going to give up long passes. I told Tommy right after that happened. I said,
"Well, that was pitiful tackling by Martin Emerson.
I remember
he was backpedaling with him until all of a sudden you can't catch up to the guy if you're just backpedaling."
I told Tommy right after that we were talking on the phone, and I said, the Super Bowl year when the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl in 2003, when their defense was compared with the great defenses of all time, they gave up big plays. They did. They'd give up, but it wouldn't happen often. Every 3 games, maybe they'd give up a big play. And look, the Browns gave up 1 big play in 2 games.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't give up one. They probably won't give up one to Tennessee next week because I don't think they throw passes over 4 yards.
If you watched the game last week, man, Ryan Tannehill looked like some other guy. He was throwing deep balls the whole game. It was
really?
It was Super Saiyan Tannehill. Yeah.
So we might as well get to the picks now.
Yeah, why don't we get to some picks?
Let me
25 minutes in.
No, 20.
A few of these games I really don't like, but most of them I think.
We're going to put the standings up here if I could ever
I thought it was a generally easy week. Might have a few surprises in here for you guys.
We'll get to this in a second.
I'm thinking about it.
Am I not there? Where's the arrow? Oh, hold on. Is that the wrong thing? Oh, yeah. I just pulled up Internet Explorer.
Oh, boy. What's going on?
Edge. Hopefully it won't come up.
3 ahead.
But there's the standings now.
Oh, we're on the way up, baby. Come on.
Making our move.
Come on.
Tommy's well, you two are still in third and fourth.
Yeah, we're tied for third.
26-12 Tommy. I'm 23-15. Chuck and Josh are we're the Red Sox and Royals and A's and Carolina Panthers are tied for last.
Keep going.
But I don't expect this to last. I think it's going to be close all year, though. I really do.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I really do.
I don't think it's going to be like last year.
Yeah.
But
well,
we can hope the ending is like
close.
last
Oh, yeah,
year.
the ending can be similar to last year.
I was close to you guys last year. He wasn't close.
Yeah.
I fell out
close.
the second playoff
Tony
week.
wasn't either.
The second playoff week, I had no chance.
Yeah.
So I was in it till, Tony didn't have a chance. Week
God,
week 5.
picks, man.
Dude, he would pick like
were...
the Panthers to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Quick
shout out to our old technical producer, Tony Throckmorton, out there in U-Pike.
Yeah, it cracked quite a bit when it dropped. Yeah.
Looks the same.
No, it doesn't. I'm the one who sees it always, I know. So, okay. So we've got a high school game, a college game, and then the pro games. So
Yeah.
let's get to our high school games. We got Strongsville at Cleveland Heights, the land of the Kelces. So what do you got, Tom?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna pull this one out of the old booty hole here and go with Strongsville.
I'm gonna go with Cleveland Heights.
Chuck?
I went by the numbers. It wasn't close.
Really?
I think Cleveland Heights is who I'm going with.
Josh?
I'm going to take the guys from out here. I'm going to take the Cleveland Heights Tigers.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to look at anything, so.
So then we've got the Ohio State Buckeyes in South Bend against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. What do you got, Tommy?
Give me the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I'm going with them too. And
I think Notre Dame's a fraud.
What they're going to do, they're going to show that Notre Dame's a fraud like they are every year.
Yep.
They're going to. They just are.
And if they don't, we were wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
Chuck?
We'll see. What do you got, Chuck? Yeah.
I do wear this for a reason.
I'm thinking he's picked. We're
going to go with the Ohio State Buckeyes.
You're our Lee Corso.
Yeah.
Josh?
I got them Buckeyes up there, yeah.
Dem Buckeyes.
Them Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes.
So, gosh, I don't know if you saw on the TikTok. I reposted a video today.
Oh, boy.
The Ohio State band practicing. Oh, it just gets me. It gets me. I get emotional like watching that. It showed from the tunnel and the drum major running out.
Yeah.
And when he kicks his legs up high like that, it's just the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. You know how he can still twirl that thing and kick his legs.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
It's impressive stuff, man.
It's so really. And then they
Hand-eye
show the guy.
coordination.
Then they showed the tuba guy, but dotting the I. And it's like, it's over then.
It's
like,
over.
I can't. That's the coolest thing. But you know what an honor that is to dot the I? That is like amazing, So, yeah, they're going to go in there and they're going to show them who's the more historic college football program.
It'll knock Notre Dame right out of the top 10.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They're Notre Dame.
They're
So
10th,
they
they're
yeah.
10th right now.
well,
so.
they might still keep them there, You know how it is.
They'll be back in 10th in a few weeks.
FSU beats a bad Boston College team by 2 and stays third.
They stayed third? I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah. Ohio State stayed 6th.
That's
they stayed
horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's horrible.
Yeah,
if Ohio State beat Boston College by 2, they'd fall to 25th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. The AP's a joke.
Yeah, it is.
I like some people that work there, but college poll is a joke. So, let's go with.
Let's get some NFL games in.
Let's get to the NFL. This one's a clue. Let's do this one quick. The Thursday night game, because it should be quick.
Give me the 49ers.
I got the 49ers too. Chuck?
Yeah, 49ers.
Josh?
That team from California, the 49ers.
They're playing the Giants, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, the New York Football Giants,
I said
Tim.
That, didn't I?
Without
You didn't say your New York Football Giants.
Barkley's out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, talk about in a bad spot with running backs.
Oh my gosh.
I have 3 injured right now. And you know how many I have on my roster? 3.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
Oh boy.
But this Atlanta-Detroit game could be pretty good. Tom, what do you got?
Yeah.
I was back and forth on this. I played eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and it came out with the Lions.
Okay.
What do you,
Take the tiger by its toe.
I have, unfortunately, the numbers showed the Falcons. I don't like that.
Statistically, they've been pretty solid these first 2 games.
Yeah, they have.
But Ritter is 4-0 at home. Hasn't been that great on the road.
They are at Detroit.
Yeah.
Chuck?
I'm going with the Lions.
Okay. Josh?
Yeah, I'm taking a move out of Chuck's book. I'm going with the home team in this one because I don't like this game. I'm going with the Lions.
And games last week where I was the only one to pick a team, it did not go well for me. So that's why I am only 1 game ahead of you guys now. Those late games. I lost 5 games in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I did. I was doing good when we got home from our fall ball. And by like 2 hours later, I'm like, oh my God.
We had an interesting week at fall ball. All of a sudden, I was getting screamed at by another team's coach.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It was not good.
Way to be.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Same team we played when you were there.
We got audience participation tonight. Okay. But that's good. We want audience participation.
I didn't even know why I was getting yelled at either.
Yeah, it was not. It was a bad situation. But you know what? It ended okay. And we won on a walk-off.
Yeah.
It was good.
That's always good.
We got a good kids. Such a good dugout, Chuck. It's unbelievable.
That's
makes
can't
me so
beat that.
happy.
Yeah.
I love being there. But let's move on. We got New Orleans at Green Bay. Tommy?
Saints.
Chuck?
Tim?
Oh, I'm going to go. Okay, that's right. I was thinking of Chuck because the Packers. I'm picking the Packers.
No, Chuck.
It was close.
Ready, set, Chuck.
I didn't like this game.
I don't like this game either.
I didn't either.
I don't like it either.
And being that there ain't going to be any snow, don't ask me why. I'm going with the Saints.
You're gonna go with the Saints?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
See, this could be one of my biggest mistakes of the year, but I'm going to give those Packers one more chance to prove me wrong again. And I'm going to stay on the Packers train. I'm going with them Packers.
Jordan Love didn't play bad.
No, he didn't. No. Just the 4th quarter.
Well,
he had a rough 4th quarter.
Can't ask for 4 good quarters out of.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Unless it's
unless your name's Baker Mayfield, I guess.
Well, no. He didn't play good the first game.
Really?
Early. Yeah, no, he didn't. But we got then we got Broncos or Dolphins. This should be a quick one.
Let's get out of here.
Fins. Yeah. I got the Fins too. Chuck?
Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Yeah. Okay. So we all have.
This is an interesting one.
This one,
I'm gonna cry if the Broncos win.
This one was very close in my numbers. I think half a point. We got Chargers and my boy Justin Herbert
and your boy Jay Herb
at the Vikings. Tommy.
Chargers.
Vikings. I gotta believe that the Chargers are gonna play the way they should. The way they have talent on this team.
Yeah, their defense has been god awful.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers again.
Okay, what do you got, Josh?
So last week when I said I was stopping picking the Broncos because they're one of those teams for me, the Chargers are also that team for me. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I picked against my boy 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah. This is the first time I've picked against him in a long time.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, he's starting to be like, okay, you got to win some games, bro.
I'm starting to do what I've been saying all along.
Let's move on here. We've got the Patriots at the New York Titans, the Jets.
Give me the Jets. Jets.
Jets. Me too. This was really close.
This one was really close.
Yeah, like a tenth of a point. But yeah, I got the Jets. What do you got, Chuck?
I'm going with the Patriots.
Okay. It's one of those.
It is.
What do you got, Josh?
It's an eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Okay. Bills at Redskins. For
Commodores?
For further information, when I was making the chart on Google, I put in Commodores.
As you should.
And then I realized, I'm like, what is wrong with? Why do I do this?
They're the Commanders.
It's so crazy, yeah. Bills at Commanders.
He said Redskins, Commanders.
I did.
Nothing but the real name.
Jeez.
I got
Red
the
Hawks.
Bills.
You got the Bills? Okay, I've got the Bills too. What do you got, Chuck?
Yeah, one undefeated team goes down.
Yeah, I think.
I'm taking the Bills.
Okay, what do you
The
got?
Bills.
I think the Commanders, even though I love Ron Rivera, he's one of my favorite coaches.
Fraudulent.
I think they're a fraud.
I honestly don't think so.
You don't think so?
I really don't think they're fraud. I don't think they're like a good team, but I think they're like a 500 team.
Okay, all right, that could be.
Oh yeah, but that's still fraud for being 2-0.
But you know what? They're probably not going to finish in the last net division. The Giants are, so they could finish 9-8. That'd be okay. Because we do not want the NFC East.
I do just want to point out the
500.
fact that other NFL teams are dumb too, and Daniel Jones also makes $46 million a year.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
look at the
They
NFC.
base that on
Look
one.
at
And he
the
never
NFC
was good.
South.
And he wasn't the reason they were good. What?
Yeah.
Look at the NFC South.
Oh, I know.
You got three
How about
2-0
that?
teams there too.
Yeah.
And
Who
as
would have thought that?
I know, who would've thought that?
Well, I'm going to bring it up now because I was talking to Tommy about it yesterday, and I brought it up to someone else yesterday. Up until last year, since division realignment, and they went to 4 divisions in each conference, who had a better regular season record? The AFC North or the NFC South?
Well, I'm sure the South.
I'm going to take
sure
the NFC South.
I'm sure
Yes.
the Browns being 3
So
and 13
for you
every
Yeah, that
guys,
doesn't help.
for you guys trying to
And
say
Owen-
that
Owen
their
6,
division's
Owen 16.
terrible, it was terrible last year, and it's had years where it's terrible. Yeah, it does. The Panthers won it 1 year under 500 too.
Yeah.
But both divisions have won the same amount of Super Bowls since realignment. So, it's not a terrible division
Well,
every year.
No.
Okay, let's get going.
This
Yeah.
one should be quick.
Now this division's terrible every year. We got the Texans
terrible.
at the Jaguars. Tom,
Jaguars.
yes, Chuck.
Jaguars.
Oh, me too.
I'm going to take this one from you, Tim. The Jaguars.
Jaguars, you
I
know
got
it. That's it.
Yeah, whenever you skip the phrases, I take them for you.
Okay,
That's
good.
what I'm here for.
Because somebody's got to say them.
Uh-huh.
We got the team that left against the team that left and went there. We got Colts at Pigvins. What do you got, Tommy?
I almost actually picked an upset here, but I'm going with the Ravens.
So am I.
I'm not saying it.
We
You're
know
going
who Chuck's
with-
going
Are you
with.
going
We know
with
who
the
Chuck's going
Murder
with.
capital of the world.
Yeah.
You're going with, okay. And what about you, Josh?
That team from Baltimore.
Yeah.
The murder capital.
The new
of the world.
Yeah.
the new team from Baltimore? That
Yeah.
Chuck and I used to root for before?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Back
I
in
was
the day.
I was at the last game when I didn't know this until they showed it on the news the other night. I was at the last game when they went to 2-0. It was a Monday night game against the 49ers. I was at that game, and I always rip on the drunk fans. Yeah, that was my night. I remember leaving the game. Well, I had a Browns jersey. I remember leaving the game. We both had our jerseys off, my friend and I, and we're drunk as hell, and we're whipping them around. I was one of those annoying fans. I was. That was 30 years ago, so what was that? I was 25, so yeah, I looked dumb. But we got Panthers and Hawks. What do you got, Tommy? Jeez.
Jeez.
Panthers.
Okay.
Oh! Really? Oh, wow. I got the Hawks. What do
That was
you
a
got,
great
Josh?
reaction.
I got Seattle.
Yeah, what do you got, Josh?
I can't believe last week I even thought about picking another team besides Seattle. I got my Hawks this week.
Okay, yeah.
God.
The Hawks are going to send the Pig Panthers to 0-3. Note.
I love it.
So, we got the... Oh, this one's a quick one, too. Bears or Chiefs?
Give me the Chiefs.
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 There we go.
Chiefs. All right.
This one, too.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Cardinals.
Give me the Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys. Chuck?
Let me think. Cowboys.
There we go.
All right.
We took too
Nailed
long
that.
on that one.
Yeah, we did.
Now this was a real close
This
one.
could be a close one.
This is a close one. Steelers at the Raiders. What do you got?
Steelers.
I got the Raiders.
I took the Steelers.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Josh?
Steelers are going down, man. Raiders, baby.
We've
Monte
picked
Adams.
a lot of games the same this week.
Huh. Yeah?
We have.
This is probably going to be a good week then, Tim.
We have. Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
This one, rematch of the 2000 NFC divisional game.
Same players and everything.
Yeah, rematch of the
Or their
2001
Children.
divisional game, and a rematch of the 2002 NFC Championship game, which the Buccaneers won. I guess we'll do it before we normally do, but since I already
Oh,
built
yeah.
it up.
You're just hyped
Eagles,
it up. Yeah.
Eagles at Buccaneers.
Top.
What have you got, Tommy?
I've got the Eagles.
I am going against the numbers,
Yeah.
and I'm picking with common sense.
Okay.
I'm picking the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
The numbers say the Buccaneers.
Yes.
Really?
By 3 points.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. I told Tommy you guys.
He said I'm going against the numbers.
Yeah, see? How about
You
that?
got me. I like
I'm
it.
going against the Buccaneers and the numbers.
And the numbers.
They're not winning this week. They're not. What do you got, Chuck?
The Eagles.
Yeah. What do you got, Josh?
Them birds.
Yeah, I think so. I hope they don't get killed,
Yeah,
but
maybe not.
they're not winning this game.
No.
They're not winning this game.
I just unfortunately had to take Buccaneers defense out this week in fantasy. I mean,
I'm leaving them in, but
yeah.
I still think they won't win.
They
They won't win. They won't win because the Eagles' defense is so good.
This next
Okay.
game.
Well, I don't know.
Baker will not bake this week.
I think I think the
We
defense
got-
I put in was Philadelphia.
Rams at Bengals.
Oh God, I don't
Tommy?
like this game either.
The Rams.
Got the Rams. Chuck.
Tim?
Yeah, I'm looking here.
Who do you
you're
got?
looking.
Is the
You still
Browns game
deciding?
on here, Chuck?
Yes, it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up there.
Okay.
Who are you picking?
Oh, I'm picking the Rams. What do you got, Chuck? Yeah, I'm picking the Rams.
I took the Rams.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow, I don't think is
I
going to
think
play.
I think the Rams are pretty good.
They look
Too. I think they're pretty
look
good.
even though they lost last week, they look good.
And that guy, that rookie that's caught
Oh
1,000
my God!
passes
Come on!
already.
I got the Rams, and my guy
have
Puka
him?
is next up, baby.
Puka.
I
Yeah,
I picked him up after week 1 in free agency.
it's an unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm deaf. I'm
Puka.
deaf now.
Yeah, no.
Puka.
Puka.
Sorry, Chuck. My new favorite player.
Alrighty, and we got.
And you okay? So you picked the Rams too. So
Yep.
you're the only one that didn't pick the Rams.
I
Right?
picked the Rams.
He
Did
picked
you?
the Rams. Yes.
Okay.
I
Yes.
picked the Rams.
I know. I know. Okay, so we all picked
All
the
12
Rams.
of us.
All 12.
We got one more game.
Without my glasses, there's 8 of us.
We do have one more.
Okay. We got one more. We
And
got
I don't like this game either.
Yeah, we got the Titans at the Browns, and yeah, I mean, what do you got, Tommy?
I like this game, Josh. I like it a lot.
Okay.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Going with the Browns. I feel like they're going to kick the crap out of them.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay.
For the third time
He's picking the Browns again.
this year.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I didn't the first week. Nobody did the first week.
Yeah.
Second time this
Yeah.
year. I'm going with the Browns.
I think Tommy picked them the first week.
No,
So
I
yeah.
picked them 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Browns. They'll rebound. They're better than Tennessee. I mean, jeez.
Better than the Steelers.
They're in the NFC.
Yeah,
in the,
that's my
they're in the
word.
AFC.
They're better than Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but
That's
they
my
don't
word.
have game
It's a division
changers.
rivalry, though.
They don't have game changers like the Steelers do.
No.
They do have some game changers.
Speaking of a game
You know,
changer,
a
that
dirty hit,
disappeared
Micah
last night,
Fitzpatrick.
Miles Garrett.
What do you got?
Yeah. He had some pride.
We're leaving that for another show.
I don't have
Yeah.
faith right now. I'm going with Tennessee.
Okay. And what do you got, Josh?
Chuck, I thought I was heartbroken.
Honestly, I'm really I really want to pick the Titans, but I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with the home team.
Yeah.
I think the energy level at home is gonna be a huge factor in the game.
The numbers in mine weren't close. They weren't close.
Yeah.
Because look, the Browns have not given up a lot of points.
No.
Derrick Henry's
not on defense
run for 200 yards.
No.
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
Not with that defensive line.
That's the only thing teams can't do.
Here's the problem.
They passed well a little bit.
I got
last
Henry
night,
in 2 leagues, so we'll see what happens.
I'd rather the Browns.
I might have to bench him.
I always would rather the Browns win than win in fantasy.
Yeah,
Mind you, I want the Browns to win.
Yeah.
I do, but I just
okay. But you think
Watson's
the
not played well. Their defense is solid.
Is
defense is
and
top
I
3
think
at the
it's
moment.
solid.
Yeah, it is solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
I'm
still
think
not
the Chubb
convinced
injury
it's
and it's
100% really good.
How are we not convinced that they've given up 17? They've
Well,
given
remember,
up 20 points.
but remember,
in 2 games.
I've only watched one game. I did not watch that first game.
And they made the Bengals look like a bunch of losers.
And so did the team this last week.
And I said it
Who the
last
Bengals
week.
playing?
Burrow
So,
is
I don't know,
not
but
The
healthy.
Ravens, who are also good.
Yeah.
So
So,
we'll see.
but they did look better against
But
the
I
Ravens,
think
by the
that's
way.
it. But we have one more thing to do before we go.
Do we?
And we're going to leave this on the set until he returns. Because I know he's coming back. I don't care what anyone says. It's not career ending. This is our Nick Chubb tribute. And we are going to leave it on the set.
Oh, is that some Chubb Crunch?
And it's great cereal.
It is. I got a box
very
at home.
good.
I got an old.
Yes,
it's an old box,
worth the
but-
expensive. It's expensive,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have that on the set every week. We may not have
love
it
it.
right in front of the stand.
No, but-
we're gonna have it on the set every
Yeah.
week until he plays a game. Even when we're not doing the NFL shows, until he comes back, we're leaving it here.
I like it.
And
Right.
he's gonna come back.
Yeah, we wish nothing but the best. For him.
Yeah, we definitely do.
for sure.
So I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm Tim Shire
I'm Josh Dome.
for Chuck Kolchuk, our
Good night.
broadcast partner, and Tommy Shire. We'll see you next week.
Until
Go
we
Bucks.
meet again.